Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into something we all think we know, the good old alphabet song. But what if these simple rhymes are hiding a universal secret, a kind of blueprint for how to learn with joy?
Think about it. How do you take a bunch of abstract symbols and make a kid not just remember them, but actually enjoy the process? The answer, it turns out, is hidden in the rhythm and the movement of songs from all over the world. To get to the bottom of this, we're going to look at two children's poems. One's from Turkey, the other's from Serbia. Now, on the surface, they're from totally different cultures, different languages, but they have this incredibly similar, joyful core. Look at this. For the letters J and K, both poems have the exact same instruction: jump, hop, hop. That's our first big clue that something much deeper is going on here.
So, let's start with the first ingredient in their shared recipe for success: the amazing power of rhythm. This is really the secret sauce that makes learning feel less like a chore and way more like a game.
You know how the best kids' songs are the ones that just get stuck in your head? Well, that's not an accident. Both of these poems are built on this musical foundation, a beat that turns the hard work of memorizing letters into a game you don't even realize you're playing.
And here's the wild part. The Serbian poem literally tells us its own secret. This line right here translates to, "The whole set dances in rhythm." It's like they're giving away the game plan. It's not just about letters, it's about making the entire alphabet a dance.
And they do this using what you could call a universal toolkit for making things catchy. You've got that sticky repetition like hop, hop, hop. You've got simple rhymes that little kids can easily predict. You've got these fun musical bits like tra-la-la and playful sounds like tick, tick, tick. It is a perfect recipe for an earworm. Okay, so that brings us to the next brilliant piece of the puzzle. It's not just about hearing the rhythm, it's about feeling it in your body. This is where these poems turn abstract symbols into real physical actions. And look at this. The crossover is incredible. It's like they're sharing the same dance card. Both poems link letters to these really basic, fun childhood actions. They tell kids to jump, to clap their hands, and to dance. All of a sudden, that symbol on the page becomes a real movement in the world.
What this does is create this really powerful four-step loop in a child's brain. First, you see the letter. Then you hear the sound or the word. Then you do the action. And through it all, you feel this sense of joy and play. They call this embodied learning. The idea gets learned in the body, which helps it stick in the mind. But, okay, it gets even deeper. There's another, more subtle structure hidden inside these rhymes. If we look a little closer, we realize there's a shared story being told.
Yeah, these poems aren't just randomly throwing letters and actions at you. They're actually structured very carefully to follow the natural rhythm of a child's day. It creates this familiar, comforting journey from start to finish.
Let's just follow the journey in the Turkish poem for a second. It starts with this energetic invitation: come and see. Then, boom, we're right into active play. Hop and jump. After that, it shifts to social connection. Let's be friends. Then you can feel the energy change. It starts to calm down with, look at the sky. And finally, it ends with a gentle sleep now. The Serbian poem follows this exact same path.
So what's the big takeaway from this amazing parallel? What does it tell us that two completely different cultures, without talking to each other, arrived at the exact same formula for teaching their kids?
Well, for one, it shows us that these songs are so much more than just clever little memory tricks. They're really cultural artifacts that point to a profound shared truth about how all of us learn best. And this approach, it actually has a name. It's called joyful pedagogy. It's this whole philosophy that says the strongest, most lasting learning happens when it's tied to play, to connection with others, and to positive feelings. And these poems, they're perfect real-world examples of this idea in action.
So the really crucial point here is that this isn't just some happy accident. It's a shared blueprint. It's an intuitive understanding passed down through generations that shows us exactly what works when it comes to teaching our youngest learners.
So what does it all boil down to? You've got two languages, two cultures, but they're singing the same tune. It's one single universal idea. Learning should be a dance.
And that, right there, is why this all matters. It's a huge reminder that education, when it's at its best, isn't just a cold transaction of information. It's a warm, human connection built on a shared rhythm, a shared movement, and a story that we can all follow together.
So in the end, these simple alphabet songs leave us with a really fascinating question.
They show us that maybe, just maybe, the desire to make learning a joyful, collaborative, and heartfelt dance is one of the most universal languages we all share.